Treasure hunting is probably one of the most fun things to do in Hogwarts Legacy, but it can also lead to frustrations at a certain point if you don't find what you need or basically want to have to make your room of requirement look so much better. This is my ultimate guide to finding all different types of treasure in the game, from legendary Ornate chests with guaranteed legendary gear to wand handles, base decoration, and all the different traits out there. In this video, I'm gonna show you where to find every single one of them, what to focus on, as some of them have unique shapes and can only be found in certain locations. I'm also gonna give you some tips and tricks on making these farms as efficiently as possible, so without further ado, let's get right to it. Before we get started, it would mean the world to me if you can just quickly leave a like, as I spent a lot of time working on these videos. You really have no idea how much this helps the channel. Already very much appreciated. Let us know in the comments as well what you're currently hunting for, as there are so many things to collect in the game. But let's first talk about what to focus on first. Important things you need to know before you start treasure hunting. I always recommend you to first get your hands on a specific trait or talent, which is going to make treasure hunting so much easier. Revelio Mastery basically increases the range of it, so you'll be able to track down these treasure chests a lot easier from a long distance. What you should also do if you're searching for treasure is first mount your broom. Right now, if you cast Revelio, you'll be able to see everything around you from a much larger distance. So in that house right in front of us, we have treasure, but also in this little house right there, which is pretty far away, but look at that. This one actually brought us to a hexagonal shaped chest with a pyramid top. So that is basically collection chest with decoration for our room of requirement. But it's basically a matter of time before you unlock a specific one. For example, the Quidditch table. But the cool thing is you can also manipulate what is going to be inside the chest. So before we're going to check out all the different shapes, you want to know this technique, as it works for all the collection containers and treasure chests in the game. If you walk up to a chest, in this case a Ornate or Legendary chest, before we open it up, we're gonna open up our settings menu and manually save our progress. After you've done that, you are free to open up the chest and you can see what's inside. And if you're not happy with what you got, you can always manually load your progress once again, go for the specific manual save, and then you can try this again. You can rinse and repeat this process for as many times as you want to get a specific item. You can do this while it's also possible to find a certain collection item, like a wand handle, a decoration for your base, etc. But the same rule applies for all treasure chests. Make sure you have enough inventory space or gear slots so you'll be able to carry all those items which you come across. For this, you want to do Merlin trials, and if you've done all those challenges, you will have a maximum of 40 gear slots. More about Merlin trials can be found in the top right of the screen. But next up, we have the Ornate or Legendary chests, which are known to have a guaranteed legendary armor piece inside. The hands down best way to get your hands on as many legendary chests as possible is to simply visit all the different villages around Hogwarts Castle, as practically every single one of them also comes with a Ornate or Legendary chest. Use Revelio when on your broom, as then it will be so much easier to locate these guys, as they're basically the biggest chests out there and they're super easy to spot, most commonly found inside houses behind locks. So you want to make sure you get your hands on Alohomora before you can get through these doors. Once again, wait with this method until you're level 40, as that will be the best way to gear up super fast. Now, probably the most important chests and also the most difficult ones to get your hands on are the collection chests, which also exist in different varieties or have unique looks with specific rewards inside. So let's start off with the trade chest, which you can usually find in bandit camps, which look exactly like this on the map. I've been hunting for these bad boys for the past couple of hours. You can see that I've completed almost every single one of them, but I still got one with 0 out of 1 collection chest. So I am 100% certain there's going to be a trade chest around these parts. Alright, so we've cleared the camp, now we can cast Revelio safely, and there we have it, the collection chest, which can always be seen on the minimap as well, so very important if you're hunting for these specific items, but the collection trait chest, specifically for traits, looks exactly like this, standing on 4 bones, and if you open this specific chest, you will have a guaranteed chance of finding a trait, and this time I found Venom 1, which is a low tier trait. Loot will always be randomized, so once again, if you want to manipulate it, use my technique which you've seen earlier in the video. So there we have it, once again displayed on the minimap, and if we cast Revelio, this is what the shape looks like, but with a skull on top, squarish shape, opening it up, we get another trait. So, long story short, if you want to get your hands on all the different traits in the game, you basically want to visit every bandit camp, loot all those chests, and then you will have access to all the different upgrades for your armor. Next up, we have the collection chests for wand handles, which basically allow you to customize your wand even further. When casting Revelio, you want to keep your eyes open for these round chests. They also have these smaller legs, which they rest on, but their unique look makes it super easy to spot them from a larger distance as well. And if you open them up, you will always find one of these bad boys inside. If you want to quickly unlock many different wand handles, I recommend you to visit all the smaller villages once again, as you will probably find one of these chests in every single one of them. And then, last but not least, we also have the collection chest for decorations to put inside your room of requirements and vivariums. These chests can be found pretty easily both inside the castle as well as these smaller villages which we talked about earlier. The chests also come with a pretty unique shape, pretty easily found if you cast Revelio. They are a lot smaller in comparison with the other chests, while they're probably the most sought after, as everybody wants to unlock Christmas trees and chest tables nowadays to just pimp that room. At a certain point, you've probably found all the different chests in the villages, so you will see that you will have plenty more to find right here based on the exploration, and you basically want to hunt for butterflies. Once again, these can be located so much easier when casting Revelio on your broom. For example, right here, I'm locating these butterflies from like super far away. Once you've started the event, they will just fly to a certain location, and once they stop, you can cast Revelio again to basically reveal the chest. And also search for dungeons. These can be found on the map with this little dungeon icon. So basically, when you enter these places, the same rules apply. Just cast Revelio once. If it's upgraded, it's going to be even easier to locate the treasure. But right now we want to search for that hexagonal chest with a pyramid shape on top. And I think this is already it. Look at that. So there you go. Search treasure chest and we got our hands on a Diricol statue. Sweet. Alright, so there you have it, my ultimate guide to get your hands on all the different treasure in the game. If you found this video valuable, please do leave a like, as it helps out the channel big time. You have no idea. And of course, let us know in the comments down below which item you're hunting for right now. I am pretty curious, still searching for that Quidditch table. That is it for today. A big thanks for watching. Definitely stay tuned for more Hogwarts Legacy, as there's plenty more coming your way. Right now though, it is 4 AM out. I want to wish you a magical day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.